What is up, everyone? My name is Momo of the Shadows Loft Gamers, and today I'm showing you a guide on how to get the Skull Collector achievement in Halo 2 in the Halo Master Chief Collection. This achievement is to get every skull in the game, and this first skull is the That's Just Wrong skull. This will be on the level of the Armory, and you need to let, when Johnson shows up to taking the elevator, you need to stay here and wait for him to say, "Would it help if I just said please?" Oh, and most of these skulls you have to get on Legendary, so I'm just doing the whole thing on Legendary. And he should say what you need to hear in a second here. Give it a sec. Hang on. Almost there. Still almost there. Almost.
Would it help if I said please?
There it is. All right. And then you can get into the elevator and get onto the tram. Oh, and also the skulls I'm using for this, I'm using the Scarab and Sputniks Goal, and also the Bandana Skull. The Scarab Skull is just to make it easier, as well as the Bandana Skull. And the Sputniks Goal will make grenade jumps easier. Now, ahead you'll see the skull on the right. As you can see, it's outside the tram, so you need to be right next to the edge and hold whatever your action button is, or whatever your weapon for picking up weapons is. Mine is X. Do that, and you will get 5 gamer score for picking up the That's Just Wrong achievement, skull. And you can get them on any, on either the remastered graphics or the old graphics. Alright, and this is the Thunderstorm skull on Cairo Station. Right after you go out of the armory, walk over here and grenade jump up, and then you have to get on those beams, which you can do by jumping on this little other beam, I guess. Come over here and there will be a trash can there. You can pick up the skull through the trash can, but I knock it out of the way just to show where it is. Pick it up and you'll get another 5 gamer score. You'll get an achievement for each individual skull you pick up, and there are 15 skulls in total, so I believe you will get, including the achievement for picking up every skull in Halo 2, you'll get a total of 95 gamer score at least, and 16 achievements. Alright, and this one is the blind skull, right at the beginning of the level outskirts. Just jump on top of this light, and jump up here, crouch jump if you have to. And then you walk over here and you'll see the skull at the end of this little alley. Just walk over and pick it up, and you'll get another 5 gamer score. And I feel like I'm missing something. Oh well, I'm sure I'll remember what it is. The I Would Have Been Your Daddy skull is next, and right at the beginning of the level also, go up the same jump. You don't have to kill that grunt, I just killed it cuz. Go up this jump. Make sure you fall and mess up the jump, that's very important. And this skull is a little weird. Apparently you need to get like a certain number of checkpoints for it to even spawn. Oh, great jumping skills right there, by the way. Just grenade jump up, it's not a problem. I prefer to use plasma grenades for grenade jumps just because they don't bounce around as much, and it's a little easier to time the jump because they take a little longer to blow up. Anyway, you gotta get something like 6 checkpoints, I think. I'm not positive about that. But follow this path here. Walk over to this edge, and you should get a checkpoint once the jackals spawn. Yep, there it is. And you'll see a pelican come by. Wait for that to pass before jumping down. Should show up any second now. There it is. Then what you want to do is jump down onto the road, and you need to get on that building up there. You can jump up there, but I suck at jumping, so I just fail at landing a grenade on the rail. Then I successfully land it and grenade jump up. Then if you walk right over here above where you're shooting the jackals, you should get a checkpoint by looking down there. Then jump onto this rooftop and continue to follow this path. You're getting on the other side of the highway and jumping into the alley below. And you could probably just fight your way over to this point, because I am going to be jumping down. You can get to this point just by fighting through. But I don't know if that activates the skull. I know this path works. So just hop down and go to your right. Jump on top of these crates. And, oh, I guess I forgot. I'm also using the skull that makes you invisible. I think it's the Envy Skull. Like, the Master Chief trades his flashlight for active camo. Probably should have mentioned that before. It helps to get past the snipers on Legendary. Anyways, when you jump over here, you should get another checkpoint, and the skull should spawn right there. And when you pick up the skull, it'll put you back down into the alleys, into like a horde mode type thing. You don't have to beat it. You can just die if you want. I don't know what. I honestly don't know what this is here for. I didn't play much of the original Halo 2, so I'm confused. Anyway, the next skull is the Catch Skull on the Metropolis level. This is the first big open area that you'll come to, where there's a Warthog driving around and some Jackal snipers. Come over to this area and grenade jump up there. This is part of the reason you need the Sputniks Skull. It lets you get higher grenade jumps and farther jumps. Anyway, walk all the way up to the top. Jump onto that. That cut was me falling off and having to go up again. Walk around here and you will find the Catch Skull sitting right there for another 5 gamer score. And moving right along in a second here. This is on the level of the Arbiter. We're getting the Grunt birthday party skull. As soon as you reach the Banshee, hop in and go down here to the far side of that second circular platform at the bottom. And once you get there, you should see a bunch of grunts just dancing away, dancing their hearts away, having a good old time, not caring about the war. And right in the middle of them, you'll see the Grunt birthday party skull sitting right there. Hence the reason grunts are dancing around it, as if there's a birthday party. You can dance with them, because you just got 5 more gamer score. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that most of these skulls have to be obtained on Legendary. The Famine Skull is on the level of the Oracle. As soon as you enter this room where you gotta defend it for a while, just go across and grenade jump up here. That's where you came in. You're just going to the opposite side of the room. And you'll see a bunch of flood twitching on the ground up here. And in the middle of them is the Famine Skull. A lot of these next skulls, they're going to have like enemies dancing around it or whatever they're doing around it. It's a... I don't know why. Alright, moving on. This is the Envy Skull on Delta Halo. This is after you get the tank. You will come to this big open area where there are a bunch of ghosts and enemies coming out from the middle area that you have to pass through. Walk over here on the left and jump up here. You should be able to get up without grenade jump. Here's me continuing to suck at jumping. You'll get it. There we go. You do have to grenade jump up here, though. And then you'll see 2 elites just doing whatever that is around the Envy Skull. Grab it, and you will be another 5 gamer score richer. And you can do whatever you want after that. You can kill them, end the level, whatever. And the next skull is on the level of Regret. It's the Assassin Skull. This is the first gondola ride after you get to the end of it. Right in the entrance, jump on that cube-shaped boulder and jump up here. And you'll want to go outside in a second here. Go outside and hop onto the edge over here. And you're going to go all the way to the back of the construct or building. And once you get to the back, you will see 2 invisible elites doing that strange little dance around the Assassin Skull. Pick it up, and you can get another 5 gamer score. And like I said, you can get the skulls in either the remastered graphics or the old graphics. It doesn't matter. They existed before. Now, this is the Mythic Skull on the Sacred Icon level. I get this a little quick because the flood kept spawning. This is the first room that looks like this that have the flood in it. And just walk over here after that grenade jump and pick up the, I forgot what skull it is. The Mythic Skull, that's right. Pick that up for another 5 gamer score on Legendary. And now, the Sputniks Goal on Quarantine Zone. At the very beginning of the level, just turn around and walk back here. And you'll see a metal beam across this wall back here. You're going to want to jump onto that and walk all the way to the end of it. I probably could have sped this up. Don't know why I didn't. But just walk to the end and you will see the skull floating right there. Pick it up and you've got another easy 5 gamer score. I'm pretty sure each achievement will tell you whether it has to be obtained on Legendary or not. But like I said earlier in the video, since most of them do, I just did the whole thing on Legendary. Wasn't that difficult. Anyway, this is the Angry Skull and Gravemind. This is the first of these open areas that you'll see. There are a few of them in the level, but this is the first one. Head over here to the right and climb up these rocks. Once you get to the top, there's me continuing to suck at jumping. Anyways, once you get to the top, you're going to turn right and walk along this little catwalk, I guess it is. There will be a grunt at the end of the hallway, or a jackal, I think. You can just shoot it. And this is also where the toy for this level is, but I'm not going to grab it because I will have another guide up. At the time I'm recording this, I haven't finished putting the toy guide together. But anyway, the skull's floating right there. I switched to the old graphics because it's a little harder to see in the newer ones. And get another 5 gamer score for the Angry Skull there. Moving on to the level Uprising, we will be getting the Ghost Skull. This area, you can't miss it. It's a big open area. There will be a couple raids and some snipers. You'll also be passing through a room that has a bunch of Covenant and human weapons sitting there. That's the easiest way to know when you're close to the skull. Before you head back outside, look up and you're going to want to grenade jump up to that light up there. My teammate doesn't seem to want to get out of the way, so I'm just going to grenade jump right next to him. Anyways, once you get to the top, just walk around and you will see the Ghost Skull sitting right there. I believe it's the Ghost Skull. I'm very forgetful. Yes, I was right. Now, after that, moving on to the level High Charity. Once you enter this room with that sword in the middle pedestal, head to your right, go up the lift, and you have to be quick about getting the Iron Skull. Just hold X on your way up, or whatever your button for picking up weapons is, and you should pick up the Iron Skull right there. It is very easy to miss. My very first time playing Halo 2, I totally missed it. Anyways, this is the final skull in the game, the Black Eye Skull. In the last level, the Great Journey, as soon as you get the Banshee, after Johnson talks to you in the Scarab, you can just fly straight over here without fighting anyone. For some reason, the Banshee can't fly all the way up, so you have to get out of it right here and walk the rest of the way. Just walk up here, and you're going to go to the back of this structure, and there will be a beam you have to walk up. Probably could have sped this up. Don't know why I didn't. Excuse me. Anyways, keep walking all the way to the back of that beam. Not the first one, but the one all the way in the back. If you want, I don't know how much easier it really makes it, but switching to the older graphics can kind of help with climbing because it's easier to see the edges and there's less foliage around. Anyways, walk up all the way to the top of this beam, and once you reach the top, you will see the last skull in the game, the Black Eye Skull. Pick that up. Pick it up. Pick it up. There you go. Pick it up, and you will get another 5 gamer score, and If this is the last skull you grabbed, you will also get 20 gamer score for the Trophy Collector achievement, which is to get every single skull in Halo 2. And if this was the last, I can't talk today. If these are the last skulls you needed, you will also get the achievement for finding every skull in all the Halos. Anyway, there's your achievement for 20 gamer score Trophy Collector. I don't have it up at the moment I'm recording this, but they should be up soon after this guide. But if you want to check out my Halo 2 Terminals guide, there will be a link in the, there will be an annotation on the video. Same goes for the Halo 2 Toy Guide. I forgot the names of the achievements, but they'll be there. And if you want to see more and keep up to date on my latest videos, or our latest videos, be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you follow me on Twitter, and see you next time.